The Real Opinion is brought to you by Rainstorm Car Wash. Get in and get clean today.
Hey Central Illinois, Geno Reynolds here from The Real Opinion, here with my review of Despicable Me 2. You would probably be surprised to hear that the first time I ever watched the first Despicable Me was about a month ago. Not that I did it on purpose, but it was just one of those movies that passed me by when it came out. Back then I wasn't going to as many movies as I do now. I watched it and thought it was decent. I liked the characters, but I had a few problems such as the lack of superheroes to battle all of these supervillains. I expected about the same thing from the sequel with added minions, and I pretty much got what I expected. After retiring for being a supervillain, Gru, played by Steve Carell, has been trying to start a legitimate business creating jams and jellies. However, things are not going so well for him business-wise and personally. He's getting a bit depressed for not being in the game anymore. Dr. Nefario, played by Russell Brand, has decided to take a job with another supervillain, plus the jams that are being created really just don't taste very good. Later, a group called the Anti-Villain League, or the AVL, captures Gru and tells him that a supervillain has stolen a whole secret laboratory with a gigantic magnetic ship. They want to hire Gru to help them because he can think like a supervillain. Gru decides that this could be what he needs to get back in the game. All the while, Gru's minions are being kidnapped for an unknown purpose. You get what you want when you go to see this movie. This is one of those sequels that if you enjoyed the first one, you'll enjoy this one as well. If the first one wasn't for you, then this one isn't going to change your mind. I like the addition of the AVL because, as I mentioned earlier, the lack of superhero in the first movie hurt it a bit. Having the AVL adds a sort of group such as Marvel's S.H.I.E.L.D. to the mix, which is a good thing. I liked how they described themselves to Gru. They said something along the lines of, "You steal or murder someone, we don't pay attention, but if you're going to kill millions, then we take notice." I think it was an obvious step in giving Gru a love interest. He became a father in the first one, so I think it's only natural that his girls would want to set him up in this one. Lucy, played by Kristen Wiig, did a pretty decent job of being what I could only describe to you as a Gru fangirl. It was pretty obvious she liked him from the start, at least after she hit him with her lipstick taser. Benjamin Bratt played the villain in this movie, El Macho. He did a pretty decent job, but I'm a bit disappointed that the original voice actor, Al Pacino, dropped out for quote-unquote creative differences. You could tell in the script and the animation that the role was written for Pacino, and apparently he had done all the voice work already before he split from the film. If you really like the first one, you will probably want to go see this one in the theater. I liked this one pretty much the same as the first one, so I wasn't too disappointed in seeing this one on the big screen. But remember, it's only just one guy's opinion. I'm Geno Reynolds from The Real Opinion. Until next time.
The Real Opinion is brought to you by Rainstorm Car Wash. Get in and get clean today.